Got questions about the Nintendo Switch? Already, this picture is telling us a lot. Oh my gosh. How do I get through this divorce? I know, I'll check my phone. How do I get custody of my kids? I know, I'll check my phone. How do I take revenge on my ex-husband? I know, I'll check my... Okay, this joke has officially run its course. Okay, actually, let's get to the article now. Man, if there was only one place to go and find answers to all my questions about Nintendo Switch. Man, if there was only one place to go and find answers to all my questions about Nintendo's. Okay, already we're starting off strong with some admittedly odd translations. It's like if someone who wasn't associated with English at all try to translate it to English with their limited knowledge on English. They get it mostly right, but it's just missing words that shouldn't be missing. It's only like I'm not usually critical on small stuff, but now I am. That's what I was saying yesterday. Luckily, I guess a passing genie heard me and granted my wish because I found the Nintendo support website. It's got all kinds of super detailed info on how to use the console, getting plus the latest on getting system. It's got all kinds of super detailed info on how to use the console, plus the latest on getting system updates and new features. Okay, now it makes sense, I guess. I have to read it a couple times just for it to make sense. Just enter the URL into your PC or smart device if you've got questions. Go check it out. Support.nintendo.com/switch/explore. Happy gaming, Amelia N. Next, I think I'll ask the genie for the world's biggest. Okay, there's really not a lot to analyze here. If you just want to ask a question, just go to support. I don't know. Moms, dads, guardians, try setting a play timer. I need to set a timer for my child. This is so fun! I'm gonna ignore the 5 minutes timer. Hey, parents and guardians, you've probably figured out that the Nintendo Switch console has parental controls built in, but did you know that there are other features you can use through your Nintendo account and smart device? Like scrolling through articles. I'm just kidding. Obviously, you can use the built-in controls to do pretty much everything you need. Keep the little ones from playing teen and mature rated games and whatnot, but the app is pretty handy. Like, for example, making your kids hate you for setting only 15 minutes a day, except for Sundays, where they don't even get the amount of time to play. To download the Nintendo Switch trademark parental controls app, go to the App Store on your iOS device or the Google Play Store on your Android device. Once you get the app registered to your console, it'll keep track of what everyone's playing and lets you set limits on total playtime in a day for certain users. Oh, one more thing. If you want to control who can use your credit card or current balance in the Nintendo eShop, you do that through your Nintendo account from the app or by visiting the site on your PC or smart device. Okay. And hey, if you're a kid reading this, maybe show it to your parents so you can all be totally comfortable with your Nintendo Switch experience. Okay, what kid is gonna show their parents this article? What kid is gonna do that? Happy gaming, Amelia N. Oh, and tell your friends who have kids about it too. Okay. Worded a little bit weirdly, but yeah, it's understandable. I mean, I'm not the best with words, so I probably wouldn't come up with anything better, but yeah. Yeah, what kid is gonna ask their parents to read this entire article? Next thing you know, you're spending 30 minutes a day on the console, only for it to be broken when you have family over anyways, so yippee, I guess. Where do I put the micro SD card? Oh my gosh, it's a treasure. It's a treasure hunting map. Except the treasure is putting the micro SD card in the Nintendo Switch console. Weird. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more piratey, but I guess ninjas will work as well. Must be some Japanese cultural thing, I guess. If you've never put a micro SD card in your console before, take a look around and see if you can find the slot for it now. It's kind of hidden. Give up? Here's a hint. Have you ever used the stand on the back of your console? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've never used it before. I've used the stand on my other Nintendo Switch consoles, but the current one I'm using, I have never used it. So, no. Yeah, I have never used it, but I'm sure plenty of people have. Open that stand and you'll find the little sneak. You can buy a micro SD card if you're worried about running out of storage space for software and DLC and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I guess, yeah. These articles are so short that I could really just go through every single one of them that I want to go through and still have plenty of time left to talk about all of them, but I mean, there's really not a lot to talk about here. It's just, this one's yours, just gotta have to put it in. Oh, and when you want to take the micro SD card out, push it in until you hear the click before pulling it out. Same thing when you put it back in, push it until you hear the click. Yeah, this same thing also applies to the Wii console. You gotta push it in until you hear the click before it can be safely ejected. And then you gotta push it until you hear the click. That's works the same on the Wii. Happy Gaming, Amelia N. P.S. The game card slot is kind of hidden too. Check the top right of the screen. Okay. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Obviously, it's referring to the Nintendo Switch screen, which it's kind of hidden on my setup, so it's obviously referring to this place, but I had to make a joke out of it. If you can't take a joke, you can't be here. A quick intro to quick settings. A quick title to a quick intro to quick settings. This is the only one where I show myself so far. At the very least, the first one. A quick intro to quick settings. Yeah, okay. Have you ever found yourself thinking, this screen's a little darker. Why can't I put the console to sleep right now, right from the game? So, say hello to quick settings. I hear you asking, what's quick settings? What are those? Allow me to demonstrate. Oh. Just hold the house button, which is this house button right here, which just so happens to be the same shape as the Wii Remote's home button. Here's a black Wii Remote for better contrast if you can't see light blue on white. Some Wii Remotes might have it in a different place, just saying. So yeah, it's right here in this controller specifically, and probably many others. Yeah. Just hold the home button and a screen will pop up that lets you easily get at some frequently used features. What features? It's like I'm in your head with you, isn't it? Check these out. Put the console to sleep. Adjust screen brightness. turn airplane mode on and off. Wait, why is everything suddenly going upwards? Give it a try sometime. It's super handy. Oh, you can't adjust the screen's brightness while you're connected to a TV. And if you want to adjust the wireless settings, go to Home menu and select Sun. System settings, airplane mode. Happy gaming, Amelia N. Is your last name Bedelia? Take screenshots and videos. Show your friends. But what if I don't have friends? I'm recording a video. What are you holding up the Joy-Con for? You can take 30-second screenshots with it. You mean videos? Yeah. Except you don't have to have the yellow backgrounds. Or basically this yellow 2D texture that we're living in right now. But you're restricted to 30 seconds. I can be restricted to hours. I can record multiple in a row. Doesn't that sound hella inconvenient? Well, you're wearing a hat that sort of resembles on an adventure and see some striking scenery. Yes. Bringing the house down with your soulful solo? Yes. Yes, I am. I am currently doing that right now. Quick, press the circle that's inside of a square button. That's the capture button. You'll take a screenshot that gets saved to your album. Oh, cool! Keep snapping screens and pretty soon you'll have a treasure trove of happy gaming memories. Yes, like... Oh, but that's not all. You can also add a text to a screenshot and post it to your favorite social media sites. Share those gaming moments with your friends. Just real quick, I'm gonna add some text. Bam, that's super good. Let's change it to red because why not? And also make it really large to block Mario off. And if you want to relive an extra special moment, you can record the last 30 seconds of your gameplay as a video asterisk. Actually that's false. Some games aren't able to support it, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, as an example. I mean, why would you want to record a cool combo that you had in training mode, am I right? That doesn't even make any sense. Simply hold down the circle inside of a square button until you hear a little apostrophe sound. You can also share videos straight from your album, so show the world your gaming feats. Square that is completely filled in. Avoid avid screenshot and videographers. If you want to be able to save a lot of pictures or videos, you might want to buy yourself a micro card. The internal storage can hold about 1,000 screenshots or 100 videos, but a big enough micro SD cards can hold it up to 10,000 screenshots or 1,000 videos. That's a lot of memories that can be deleted by deleting all of them. Happy gaming, Amelia and Bedelia. Asterisk, this feature is available with compatible software. And Smash Bros. Ultimate is not part of the compatible software. P.S. If you're not sure what kind of micro SD card to buy, ask for a UHSI or a higher micro SD card. The folks at the store should know what you mean. Or just buy a micro SD card that's extremely high in storage, like a terabyte or something. That'll be good. Look at that dude wearing an Ash Ketchup hair and hat. I know it's not pronounced ketchup. Just let people make jokes. All about charging. Oh no! The worst thing in the world when the battery is at 5%. Oh no! If the battery dies, it's the end of the world!
Hello! I am playing at a Nintendo Switch inside of a dog, and it is currently showing, an electric bolt. I mean, a lightning bolt.
Someone should hire me for voice acting. I would do great. We've all had the battery run out at just the wrong moment in a game, right? Not just me. I mean, honestly, I never had that issue, so all I can say is if your battery runs out while you're playing a game, skill issue. Just do better with your charging management. Like, seriously. If your battery is dying in the middle of the game, why don't you just get better at charging your console? Anyway, you might want to know some things about charging so you don't have to suffer like I did that terrible, terrible day. Oh no. Oh no, not the battery dying in the middle of the game. It's definitely the end of the world. No. How do I charge the console? If you're asking that if you're asking that question, like, were you born yesterday? Okay, I would definitely not be good with customer service. Don't hire me for customer service. Hey, two ways. Connect it to Nintendo Switch dock, or you can plug the ACK adapter directly into the console. AC/DC. How do I charge the Joy-Con controllers? A. It couldn't be simpler. Just attach them to the console while it's charging. Or I can just connect to them to the console. It's simple. Q. Where do I check how much battery the console controllers have left? A. The console's battery level is shown on the home menu. You can look at the controllers charged by selecting Joy-Con beginning parentheses controllers ending parentheses on the home menu. Q. My console ran a low power and the screen went blank. What happened? A. Not to worry, it just went to sleep mode. If you're playing single player, you can keep going right from where you left off if you charge your Nintendo Switch before its battery runs completely out. Thank you so much for telling me how long you have. I have struggled so much with playing Super Mario Odyssey. Not really. And then all of a sudden the battery runs out, and then I didn't get to the charger in time, and then all my progress was lost. This never actually happened. It's just a scenario that is completely fake. Just like your scenario with your girlfriend. If you like and subscribe to this channel by liking this video. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far. I retract my statement. I would like to formally apologize to those people who actually do have girlfriends but are deeply offended by this joke. Okay, it's more of a roast, but yeah, you get the idea. Diamond that is completely filled in when you're using the Nintendo Switch dock. Be sure to keep the ACK adapter connected and plugged in, otherwise it won't display an image on the TV. AC/DC. Diamond rotated 45 degrees. If you want to fully charge your Joy-Con controllers, just attach them to the console while it's either docked or plugged in. But if they're attached when the console isn't charging, they might stop charging themselves to conserve the console's battery. Oh, okay. Happy gaming, Amelia and Bedelia. Playing on the big screen. 1. Just get a Nintendo Switch and some cables. and invite Mario and Yoshi over. 2. Invite Toad over and have him point at the charger. And make sure that the console already has the charger and HDMI cable attached. And also invite Luigi to give a thumbs up in front of the TV while the HDMI cable is plugged in. And also be sure to leave that thing open. Next thing you know, invite Toad and Peach over and remove 2 of the Joy-Cons. 4. Invite Bowser and have him put the Switch into the dock for you. 5. Now you and the Mario gang can play games together. Well, their game only supports 4 players, and Mario, Bowser, Toad, and Peach are already playing whatever this is. I'm assuming Mario Kart, but I can't be too sure. That has to be the... Okay, that was probably the hardest joke to get if you can't actually see what's going on, but oh my gosh, I am accidentally misinputting while recording. That is absolutely tragic. Yeah. Along with your Nintendo Switch console, Nintendo sent some hardware to connect your console to a TV. Here's how to enjoy gaming on the big screen. Or, well, for most people it's a medium-sized screen. First, find the Nintendo Switch dock, the AC/DC adapter, and the HDMI cable. Yes, I'm going to keep up the AC/DC jokes until they stop putting AC into their articles. Next, open up the back cover on the dock and connect the AC/DC adapter. And then use the HDMI cable to connect the dock to the TV. And that's it. If you're planning to use the Joy-Con controllers separately, detach them, then you can just slide your Nintendo Switch console into the dock and it should show up on the TV like magic. Yeah, the text is way more comprehensible than the whatever like this was. Because, I mean, it's better to use a video for this sort of thing than a bunch of images, but you know what? Text is a good alternative if you can't use videos. If your Nintendo Switch isn't displaying on the TV, here are some things to check. Is the TV on? No, it is not. Turn the TV on. Is the TV set to the right input? Did you put the Switch in HDMI 2 instead of HDMI 3? If so, why isn't it showing up on HDMI 2? Are the ACK adapter and the HDMI cable connected properly? AC/DC, dirty days. Is the Nintendo Switch console centered nicely on the dock, and did you press down lightly to connect it? And finally, is your Nintendo Switch dead? Happy gaming, Amelia Nelia Bedelia. News has received an update. Can I skip this one? No, I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna read it for the content. News Plus. Okay, enough joking around. Hi everyone. We hope that you've been reading and enjoying news articles on your Nintendo Switch trademark console. We're having fun making them, but now it's time to add something new. Introducing channels. Beginning parentheses, asterisk, pause for applause, asterisk, ending parentheses. Wait, no applause? Or maybe I should explain them first. If you follow a game channel that you are interested in, you will start to receive news about that specific game. Okay, well then how come I'm seeing games that I've played that are automatically just subscribed? These articles will appear in your feed with the rest of the news. It's pretty neat. There are 3 ways to follow channels. 1. Head to the top. Oh frick! I'm not trying to switch articles a lot of the time. Head to the top right of the news list screen and locate the Find Channels button. You can browse different channels and preview some of the articles before you decide to follow it. 2. Select channels will be featured on the Nintendo news articles. You can follow them straight from the article. 3. If news channels are available for a certain game, you'll be automatically subscribed to them when you first play that game. That explains a lot. So be on the lookout for new channels. We hope you like it. Happy gaming, Amelia Nelia Bedelia. Asterisk channel settings can be changed in system settings, right arrow system, right arrow news channel settings. Diamond rotated 45 degrees that is completely filled in. Some channels may only be available for a limited amount of time. Diamond rotated 45 degrees. This feature is included in system version 3.0.0. You can verify the system version in system settings, right arrow system. Diamond rotated 45 degrees that is completely filled in. Some people may call this news about new news, or maybe that's just me. Am I saying diamond rotated 45 degrees? It's square rotated 45 degrees. I don't know why I'm saying that. Games, DLC, demos, tell me more. Nintendo eShop. Have you seen the Nintendo eShop yet? It's great. You can browse, buy, and download games right from your console, and it's easy to get started. Just link or create a Nintendo account, and be sure your console is connected to the internet. Congratulations, you just restricted the entire shop to those who have internet. Then head to the Nintendo eShop and have fun. How am I supposed to have fun when I have no money? It's always chock full of games for every kind of taste and any budget. Oh, okay. Plus a bunch of free content like game trailers and demos. See which game are most popular with other fans or check out the newest releases. It's all waiting on the Nintendo eShop. Is that really the only thing it can offer? Trailers? The Wii had a Wii Shop channel and it had demos you could get for free, so demos aren't new. They're not revolutionary, unlike the Wii. If you don't use the button above, just select the shopping bag icon from the home menu to visit the Nintendo eShop any old time. Oh, and you can also search for Nintendo eShop with different filters to find exactly what you're looking for. Happy gaming, Amelia Nelia Bedelia. I know that's not her actual name, but it's a joke. If you can't take a joke, you can't be here. The latest news direct to your Nintendo Switch. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of games like Mario, ARMS, Splatoon, Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, and Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Okay, I get it. But yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke, guys. If you can't take that joke, you can't be here. Welcome to news. This is where you'll find all sorts of information about the Nintendo Switch. What kind of information can you expect? Probably stuff like this. Store that is completely filled in. Sales and special offers on games. Store that is completely filled in. Videos of new and upcoming games. Store that is completely filled in. News about gaming events. So basically, a lot of stuff about games. We'll also have news about your Nintendo Switch console itself, including tips and updates when we add new features. That'll do to start, but we'll probably have other kinds of news in the future. Just stay tuned. Ain't nobody gonna stay tuned for news. I'm probably one of the only people in the entire world that reads the news. So, yay. That's... yeah, I barely even read the news anyways. Square that is rotated 45 degrees and is completely filled in. To receive the latest news, you'll need to have an internet connection and link your Nintendo account with your Nintendo Switch console. square that is rotated 45 degrees and completely filled in. If news channels are available for a certain game, you'll be automatically subscribed to them when you first play that game. Channel settings can be changed in system settings, right arrow system, right arrow, news channel settings. Square that is rotated 45 degrees and is completely filled in. Some channels may only be available for a limited time. Square that is rotated 45 degrees and is completely filled in. You can get news from the Nintendo Switch Information Center even without linking an account. You just need to be connected to the internet. Square that is rotated 45 degrees and is completely filled in. This feature is included in the system version 3.0.0. You can verify the system version in settings, right arrow, system. Happy Gaming, Amelia Nelia Bedelia. P.S. I forgot to mention, but you can jump between news entries by pressing L button or R button. Like this. Alright, you know what? I'm overrating the news. Alright, so yeah, that's basically 10 news articles. Alright, there you go. 10 news articles in 31 minutes. That's the end of the video. Alright, this is probably the... That is probably the longest That is probably the most amount of articles I've read in one day, so be thankful for this, I guess.